4, 3, 2.
Welcome to Sopranos Without Borders.
Sopranos Without Borders.
Marielle, I feel like it's been forever. Like, actually almost a year forever.
It actually really has. But doesn't every single day in this crazy era feel like its own version of forever?
Yeah, I don't think I've ever done this much soul searching or even had the time to do this much soul searching in my life. A lot of things have come up.
In this past year, what exactly has transpired? Too much to list here. But we've also seen this incredible reawakening amidst some unspeakably turbulent times.
Yes, I think together all of us are facing some ugly truths about our current societal structures.
As two classical musicians, we've been recently compelled to ponder the art form's history. One thing that's always troubled me within the classical music tradition has been the extremely narrow lens with which we as a society view and approach it.
Right. Classical music tends towards being such a patriarchal and Eurocentric art form because it was established as such. But one thing that it consistently overlooks is that from its inception, the art form drew practitioners and influence from cultures beyond Europe alone.
As Europeans colonized the world, the vernacular of this art form spread to all continents, fostering more diversity within classical music than what has been traditionally presented.
Yes, so now we're getting somewhere. And one of the most active but historically underrepresented groups by way of the Atlantic slave trade were West African peoples caught in the crosshairs of what would prove to become a centuries-long global epidemic called anti-Black racism.
We can no longer shrug off the past and expect to simply be better without acknowledging and making amends with our collective history.
Yes, and one of the traumas that is so often overlooked is the trauma of erasure, which is the literal erasing of important histories and stories and people. There is a devastatingly apparent tendency towards erasure within classical music.
Right. So as the Black Lives Matter movement established ourselves at the forefront of all our minds last year, Alicia and I got to thinking about how reparations might be made today in classical music.
Which is why in our following series of videos, we are making it our mission to feature some incredible Black artists whose names you might not yet know, but absolutely should.
These significant contributions to our community have been swept under the rug for far too long.
We look forward to discussing people like
Joseph Bologne Chevalier de St, George Bridgetower,
Elizabeth Taylor Greenfield, Samuel Coleridge Taylor,
William Grant Still, Margaret Bonds,
Julia Perry, Paul Robeson,
Undine Smith-Moore, Eva Jessye.
And of course, we've got to give special love to two of the greatest singers that there ever were.
Two incomparable voices,
Marian Anderson
and Leontyne Price.
We look forward to delivering a series that you will not want to miss.
Be sure to tune in to learn some fascinating facts and listen to some great music from these notable and never more invisible artists.
Black contributions to the classical arts have been taken for granted for centuries. By revisiting some of these remarkable gems in history, we are making certain that their voices, both literally and figuratively, will never fall victim to erasure again.